Paulus Harris, aka the environmental terrorist. Wise one, call me what you will. Alright? New to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, tell your grandma, your pawpaw, motherfucker next door, the motherfucker across the street. Shit, tell everybody. So, today's topic is this. Women, are you a dime piece, right? Or are you nothing more than a penny, right? The only reason why I'm coming up with this is because I just saw a video from a fellow YouTuber. Not actually really gonna call him out or anything like that, but the thing was, okay, why she can't keep a man. Okay, so honestly, I'm not even gonna say that this guy had any like really good points, right? Matter of fact, I really did a comment, or I asked this guy some questions, right? So now, one or two things is gonna happen, right? This guy is actually really going to respond back to me, or somebody is actually really gonna like what the fuck I said, and they're gonna do the thumbs up or whatever the case may be. Okay, I got it. But the thing about it though is that, I mean, I regret the fact I don't hear the term dime piece no more. And matter of fact, even when it was actually like really in play, I didn't hear it a whole bunch in the first place, right? But the thing about it though is this, people. We as a people, and I'm not just talking about just so-called black folks, I'm talking about just everybody in general, right? We tend to demoralize ourselves quicker than say the motherfucker that's on the outside, right? And it's just because, again, it goes back to that one show that I did a while back. Well, not even a while back, just a week ago or whatever. As far as like a what the fuck moment, we love being lied to. So whoever the fuck that told you that you was a dime piece, right? Actually like really lied to you, because in all actuality, this is what the fuck you are. A penny. Because the thing about it though, as far as money goes, zero in mathematical terms is nothing more than a doggone placeholder. Right? So when you sit up here and you holler about, oh, I'm a dime piece, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the other. Right? Just remember, zero is nothing more than a goddamn placeholder. And then just for the simple fact, a lot of y'all out there that y'all actually really consider yourselves as a dime piece. Let's actually really break this shit down. Let's look at the tail of the tape of what a so-called dime piece is. Right? You know, yes, you're beautiful. You know, everything is proportioned like how it should be. But then again, that's what anyone, right? Whether you actually really got the hourglass shape or you shaped like a motherfucking refrigerator, right? It's just that, just know that everything is proportioned the way that it should be. All right? But what actually really gets me is, and yes, I am. And so the thing about it, what gets me, right, is that You motherfuckers will go out, get that bullshit done to your hair. You go get the extensions. You go to the nail shop or whatever. You get these fake nails, and you get the fake nails, and then you got the nerve. Then go and get them colored, right? Then you got the shit with your feet, your eyelashes, titties, and ass, right? But y'all the first one to sit up here and holler about, oh, I'm real. I keep it 100. I'm a dime piece. No, the fuck you ain't. Because it's just for the simple fact that you went out and got all this shit done to you, right? But but let's not get it twisted, people, right? Being 100 is the same thing as being a dime piece, which is the same thing as being 1 cent. Because the thing about it, though, is this. The only difference between being 100 and being a dime piece is that 100 got 2 zeros behind it. So, for the most part, you're double the trouble. For the most part. So, and then the guy, he goes on to say, that everybody has a standard, or men have standards, or they have a standard. Okay, motherfucker, what is the standard? Because the standard, right, differs from every individual. So, when you can sit up here and tell me what indeed the actual standard is, which I already know that you can't. Matter of fact, can't nobody do that, right? Just like can't nobody sit up here and tell me what it is actually really to be normal, right? Because don't nobody know what it is actually really to be normal, right? Then he goes on to say, oh, well, you can't cook. Everything is stove bought. Okay, motherfucker, tell me one thing that isn't stove bought. Are we? And then it's like, okay, she can't cook, she can't clean, she can't do this, she can't do that. Now, in fact, he didn't say all of that, but he did say, okay, well, she can't cook. Okay, so my question is, what the fuck is wrong with you? How come you can't cook? Or how come you don't know how to cook? So I'm going to tell you something about me, people. I asked my mom a long time ago, hey, look, teach me how to cook. Because for the most part, I really don't know who I'm going to run into down the line. And then depending on who the fuck I run into down the line, they may or may not know how to cook. So for the most part, right, if I don't know how to cook, and if she don't know how to cook, we finna be two hungry motherfuckers. Because McDonald's or McDevils, Burger King or Murder King is not a goddamn option. So again, right, you really gotta actually really stop and think about when people put out a doggone video, right? And whether or not you actually really did your research and you pretty much thought it all the way through, right? But then there's always gonna be that motherfucker like me that's gonna look at your content, look at what the fuck you put out there, right? And then the questions is gonna come. Right? So again, why she can't keep a man? Well, it's quite simple. Right? It's because she is not she is not a leader. She's a follower, which a lot of y'all are, right? And for the most part, this goes for men too, right? So y'all gonna have to excuse me for a minute, you know. So the first time with put like this, when you decide that you gonna be like, okay, well, I got enough of this, so I'm finna start leading. Now, grant the fact, everybody, for the most part, yes, you gonna have to follow for a little while because for the just for the simple fact, you don't know how to do shit. So the thing about it though, once you actually once, and even then, it may be questionable, right? Because the thing about those is, the average motherfucker might actually really truly honestly believe, okay, look, I got it, so let me run with it. Knowing damn well that your ass ain't ready. Some people may never be ready. They may never get ready. And your only purpose in life is to motherfucking follow. So again, right? You could be like, okay, well, why she can't keep no man? Or whatever. And then I know he went on and say, well, the conversation ain't about nothing. Okay. Well, for the most part, again, what properties or values that you as a man bring to the table? Because she may have the conversation. It's just that you don't know how to bring out the conversation. Right? So you really can't doggone put that off on her. Right? And it's just for the simple fact that, okay, as far as conversation goes, right? Anybody can talk about anything at any given time, right? And for the most part, they can actually really make a whole lot of sense. But then even if it's something as simple as talking about the alphabet or how December 25th is not the actual day, right? You or we as men, we either teach, put it like this, we teach and we watch. Or we could be like, we watch and we can give advice. So with all of that shit about the men going their own way shit, you know, which that was another video that I saw today. I'm like, okay, well, first and foremost, why is this even a movement to begin with? You a man, you create your own way. You don't listen to what the next motherfucker tell you unless it's your dad, anybody in your family that knows how the shit go, and is actually like not really gonna lead you somebody that's gonna actually like really lead you into the right direction as far as like actually like becoming a man. So that whole that's bullshit right there. So again, we as men, we set it off. We set shit into motion. And if you act like I really don't know how to do that, then my advice to you and y'all that you go out there and actually really talk to somebody that's not going to set your ass up for motherfucking failure and actually really put you on the right path. Right? So I say all that to say this. Why she can't keep no man? Oh, well, it could be just for the simple fact that the man that she's talking to really knows the difference between this and this. Because in all actuality, this is this. Till next time, people.